No intro music. None for you. Nah, y'all niggas finna sit right here and watch me eat, though. Because I ain't get to eat. And, you know what I'm saying? I got a real time set for this shit. And that's 12. So we really started 9 minutes early. 9 minutes late. Late. We still gonna eat. We gonna eat while watching this shit first. And then on top of that, I gotta do this. Cool. You don't care. Yeah, I got time. No, I'm kidding. Let's see what's to it. That nigga had the hardest cars. Yeah, everybody driving this shit.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Camel K with the whips in the back. Back with another video for you guys today. Get your phone, boo. Y'all see we got the GOAT, the legend, Boosie here today. This your first time driving the cat, boo?
Yeah, it's my first time driving the Hellcat, man.
So you want to go straight into the 707 or what you want to do?
I don't know what it's working with.
I do. Hold up.
So it got buttons?
Yeah. This right here, look. This like eco mode, 500 horses.
500 horses?
Then the red key 700. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna let you play in the. I'm gonna let you ever drove a Scat Pack?
No,
this
man.
after Boosie got shot. I forgot that nigga got shot.
SRT, but you know, back in the game, you know, when I had all them charges.
Yeah, I know. You talking about when you find it?
Mine's 30, y'all's 40. I told you. Wait.
20.
You be finding 50 in him, pussy.
Yeah.
But just go crazy. In this mode right now, we're gonna let you get into it. So I don't want you to go out there and get.
I thought these niggas shorted me a chicken here. These niggas better not have shorted me that chicken here. You pushing that though.
That's working with. Hey, you can't even Hellcat yet. Just let me know you ready for the Hellcat.
He ready. He ready. He ready.
Someone can't stop me doing this shit, boy. You was wearing fucking Pampers, boy. I had 5 of these motherfuckers. Boy, you was wearing fucking Pampers, boy. I been doing this shit, boy. You fucking with a G, boy. Doing this shit when you up on my 80s, baby, boy. Slow down, motherfucker. Slow down, motherfucker. You fucking with an OG, nigga. Yeah, 3 G's on top of that, nigga. Yeah, you hear this bitch? I hear you, Harley. I'm like, Gabriel, look, go jumping around like his legs in here.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Put your seatbelt, boo. Put your seatbelt.
Let me put my seat. Bitch, I don't ride with seatbelts on.
I know you don't.
You heard me? I don't ride with seatbelts. You put on your seatbelt, nigga.
Don't.
You got me in your shit. Put on your seatbelt, nigga. Yeah.
Okay,
nigga.
Okay, mode then.
Nigga, I done been in a wreck, nigga. I'm the only one ain't had no seatbelt on. I ain't get touched, nigga. I mean, model, nigga.
You in Hellcat.
I don't give a fuck if I'm in a Hellcat with Lucifer in the back seat, nigga. The fuck? This bitch hard, man. I see why I Tudor want this bitch. Girlie! Girlie! Yeah!
I didn't hear what I sound. You riding this time. You riding this time.
Slow down in this curve, man. Bitch, I'm still Tony Stewart. You think I ain't Tony Stewart? You think I ain't Tony? Tony! Tony!
Go, man.
Hey!
You think I'm scared? I'm scared, boy.
Alright.
I'm scared, boy.
I've been doing this shit.
I know you. I seen your video.
Yeah,
You found a way.
Trying to sit down pussy. Yeah, large amounts of
You
cash.
found a way, boo.
A 50.
I thought a 50 was a big number, though.
Shit.
Not when you got hundreds.
Oh, snap. you know we at Booster? Do you know the area you just driving?
Nah, I don't really know. Yeah, I know this like in the country where I stay.
I know, bro, y'all. Boosie, like, I was like, where am I going?
I stay in the country. I don't stay in Atlanta. I live 35, 40 minutes from Atlanta.
Man, I know, but this on the other country, y'all.
You in the country. So if I see somebody back here, you looking for me, right?
On me.
Hey, I ain't got that.
If you come way back here, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, boo, I ain't in
The
there.
park's back open.
I thought they supposed to be
I'm
sitting
messing up
everything.
everything.
I
Do me a
can't.
favor, put on seatbelt so they know, cause they gonna be mad in the comment section. I don't feel like they already stepped on me with the shiesty video. Trying to, now y'all can shut up, bro. If we ain't gonna be scared, it's cause of Noah. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, put on your seatbelts, bro. Oh my God, you so irritating. Alright, bro, we put on the seatbelts. And after y'all just shut up and watch the video. My boy Boo might do a donut.
Really, nigga?
Nah, we ain't got no space. Y'all finna let him slide this joint.
Let me slide, man. Oh, let me slide, man. Oh, let me. I'll twist this bitch. You fucking out. Oh, I'll twist this bitch. You fucking with badass, nigga. Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Faux shit. Yeah, faux shit. Faux shit, no broke shit. Faux shit, no broke shit. Yeah, I scared you now, nigga. Fuck with me, nigga. In the rocks, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You fucking with the right nigga.
Bro, Bush just did the man out in the rocks, y'all. I ain't never seen that in my life, bro. This man, what you here, gangster?
Fuck, I do this shit, man. This bitch got you. What they run? What about 100?
Tell me
Get
about
on
this
the
hoe right
before
here.
money,
Just
like
the
that.
hoe right here.
70. Fully loaded.
Yeah, I'm finna fuck this food up.
Lightweight to you.
So what? Yeah, that's lightweight. But what's the difference in a demon?
You hear the name, it's a demon. That junk like 800 horsepower, 808 horsepower. I'm talking about that junk launching. You know how you racing a car, you know how you start from zero?
Yeah.
That junk they say that junk got like airplane G. It jumps so hard, you stuck
That
in
hoe is fast, but
I ain't never rode with demon.
They gas.
If you get one I'm out to ride, then Boots gonna get the demon. Y'all put in the coat, get the demon, Boots. Them jump like 130 though.
130.
On God, 130 on God.
Yeah.
And they used to be like 80 though. That's what I'm saying, 130. But the Cat 70, they ain't cheap.
Yeah.
With that pulley, straight we get away. But they ain't no. That's why I said like 2020 is crazy. It's like because we got paying like 70, like you said, 130 for a Dodge. So what you think in 2030? What you think gonna be? How you think a Dodge gonna be or the car gonna be? It's gonna be like 2,000 horsepower. Or we gonna be flying by the end of something? Cause they gotta keep going up. They can't go back.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make flying cars.
I think they is too.
No.
Yeah, cause all up there is got an air traffic control system up there. When I be flying, I be telling the pilot, show me that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, they be having like 30 planes in the air at one time, and none of them crash. Why is that? Because they got red lights and stop lights up there.
Imagine 1 million people in the sky. Nigga, some people gonna crash.
Slow down, honey. Too fast, Trevor, too fast.
I know what I'm doing, Mom.
Ah, a new driver.
Yeah, I'm a little freaked out.
If there's one thing to freak out about, it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, you just can't see them.
Yeah, you
They
right.
program through the system, and bro, it's like
They probably
They-
so
they be
cold, they
stop-
show it on GPS or something.
it's going on the GPS.
That's probably so cold.
And if one of them coming across, they just circle and land out there, bro.
I'm talking about
So if the air is big enough to make, you know,
Yeah.
I know they can make a couple highways up
and
there.
no wrecks though in the That's
No
no
wrecks.
crazy.
That shit gonna fumble some way, dog. Somebody gonna fall out the fucking sky.
That's what I said. Something gotta happen, bro. I don't like airplanes, especially since everything happened in the car.
You gonna see a nigga jump from the sky talking about they want to kill themselves, gonna jump from their car. On some GTA shit.
I had a Clover wrap on my car. It was like stupid. But I don't even I don't even like airplanes. So when they coke stuff happened, it was like it's still the same thing though. Like, and the helicopter safer than the airplane would because it had two everything. I heard it had two motors, two wings, two generators. That jump was like 99.99% chance to never crash. And it's crazy how they crashed to a mountain. Even though I think the government had something to do with that. But we ain't gonna talk about that though, boo. We ain't gonna talk about that. That's just how I feel about it. Oh God. But you know, everything in life is, you know, stuff happens for a reason. It's fishy.
That shit was good, yeah. Alright. That shit was good. That shit was smackalicious. That was gay. Alright. Y'all know what time it is. Before we start the video, let's go ahead check out what DZ got going. Let's see what DZ got going on. Y'all boys get y'all smoke on, get y'all roll. If you on a roll, or roll up. Okay, or roll up. Damn. It say take a few minutes to verify your age. How I do that? Let's see. We'll go this one. Okay. Hold on. What the fuck? They want me to. I'm not finna do this shit. Alright. That's straight. We'll just watch something else. That's stupid. What happened?
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this. My friends laughed at me when I spent $49 on...
You sound AI to me, buddy.
On May 19, 2025, prosecutors filed a criminal complaint for assault or assault and battery against 33-year-old Alexis Brown in the 14A District Court in Washtenaw County, Michigan. Ms. Brown was ordered to appear for an arraignment and pre-trial hearing scheduled for June 18, 2025. Ms. Brown did not appear in court, and a so-called show cause hearing was scheduled for July 2, 2025. However, Ms. Brown also did not appear for the show cause hearing, and a warrant was issued for her arrest. Ms. Brown was taken into custody, and on July 14th,
Ms. Brown, Mabel. No, that's Mabel Simmons. Ms. Brown, yeah, I need to go to court. If your ass don't go to court, you're gonna be sitting in my video. Now let's see what she going.
2025, she appeared in court for her arraignment. Because she had not made bond, Ms. Brown remained in custody after probable cause was found at the arraignment. On July 17, 2025, the Washtenaw County Office of Public...
Once you miss court, they look at you in a different light. Like you gonna run. So when she missed the court, they looked at her like, damn, she a runner. Like, she not gonna, you know? Cause I guarantee you she ain't just show up and was like, yeah, I'm finna go to court. No, nigga, they had to come find her ass. That's why she ain't get out the first time. That was the probable cause of why she ain't get out. That dumbass. If she stayed, should have had more time, more money. You know what I'm saying? Just
defender entered an appearance to represent Ms. Brown as her defense counsel. On the date of the hearing, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perrine was available to represent Ms. Brown, but she declined her assistance, choosing to represent herself instead.
What have we learned from niggas that represent theyself? Them niggas get life. Any nigga that represented theyself gets life.
Court calls the case of the People versus Alexis Brown.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perrine on behalf, well, not on behalf of Ms. Brown. You know, we are the attorney of record on this case. When I did meet with Ms. Brown, she informed me she wants.
Y'all cocking that? She look nasty. One of them fat hoes that they got 5 kids.
To represent herself.
Let her do it. Shit.
Your name?
Alexis Brown.
All right. Is that correct that you want to represent yourself?
Yes, it is.
Let her do it.
So, in this matter, Brown, I do have to inform you that the complaint in this case alleges that on or about June 8, 2024, location of 3001 Woodland Hills Drive in Pittsfield, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you did commit the offense of assault and or assault and battery against a Latasha Browning. Do you understand what you're charged with?
Yes, I do.
That is a misdemeanor, punishable by 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand the matter?
Did he say 93 days in jail or 3 days in jail? Cause if she running from 3 days in jail, what you scared of? You know what I mean? What you scared of? And if you representing yourself for 3 days in jail, my nigga, you're tripping. If you even thought about getting a lawyer, just like the 3 days. Hey, judge, just give me the 3 days. We'll talk about it later. Fuck.
Maximum penalties.
Yes, I do.
There are certain things that are fraught in self-representation, in terms of understanding the Michigan court rules and in terms of the court procedure.
Yes, she would have made it a shit show. Like, it would have been a shit show. Nobody want to look at that and deal with that as a judge. He doesn't want to deal with that shit. I wouldn't either. I'm gonna put up with this foolishness from this minority.
You would need to understand that if you would like to represent yourself, that you would be held to the same standard as any other attorney.
Mm-hmm.
The court will not be assisting you in any fashion whatsoever. You understand that?
Okay, so the time that I served, don't that counts for the 93 days?
Whoa, this nigga said 93. I thought it was different. I ain't even gonna lie. No. I couldn't do the 93. I'm hiring a lawyer, and I'm not representing myself for 93 days. That is like 3 months in jail. Oh, because you want to represent yourself? I mean, shit, some people do it. But it's like some people don't get away. Not everybody get away or get off with representing themselves. You represent yourself because you ain't got money. Or because you feel like you got a point and that the judge gonna side with you. That judge don't give a fuck about you. He don't give no fuck about you. So when you the judge said this, the judge said that. No, he didn't. The judge ain't even fucking with it. Not bad that. Oh, I took away my screen on accident.
I'm sorry?
The time that I served already, don't that counts for the 93 days?
I don't know how much time you...
I served 30 days already.
And if you serve 30 days, it may count. I'm trying to look at what your bond is on this case. What do you have a bond?
And then no contact with the victim as well.
So she got an assault charge. And she don't got a bond. So she got to spend 3 months in jail. Or pay a fine. She definitely finna spend them 3 months in jail. I feel like what she doing right now is pre-frontal lobe activity. It's pre-frontal lobe activity. Like, you representing yourself in court because you feel like your point is valid or that you had the right to do what you did. You didn't. You in jail. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking like that. Just because you think you got a point. I mean, you could do anything, man. You could do anything.
And the monetary amount? 5,000, 10%, then it should count. Yes, ma'am.
And so I have a question. So when I was arrested, I wasn't actually told my rights. So ain't that
It's not Medea, bitch. You still going to jail. It's not Medea. Bitch, you still going to jail. And the white nigga killed the CEO. Still going to jail. You think I give a fuck about a Miranda right? You know him though, don't you? You know you can shut the fuck up when you in it. You know you can do certain things, right? Shit, you don't need me to tell you, bitch. You know him. You've been in jail enough.
against the law that you wasn't heard your rights when you arrested me? Well, not you, but the officer.
I cannot.
You can't do nothing about it right now?
I
All right, I just want to state that.
I can't answer that.
I just want to state it.
All right.
Okay.
Stated.
It's on record, right?
Ms. Brown asks if her arrest was illegal because she was not read her rights, and Judge Simpson informs her that he cannot answer that question for her. Contrary to common belief, an arrest is not unlawful simply because officers do not recite the so-called Miranda rights at the time of the arrest.
Y'all watch too many movies. Medea fucked up, and then she still got jail time. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Medea fucked up and still went to jail. Nah, to jail she's good. Alright.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
In the 1966 case of Miranda versus Arizona, the Supreme Court established a narrower rule. Before conducting a so-called custodial interrogation, meaning questioning while the suspect is in police custody, officers must inform the suspect of the right to remain silent and the right to counsel. If officers fail to give these warnings, the arrest itself remains valid. However, any statements the defendant makes during a so-called un-Mirandized custodial interrogation may be suppressed, meaning that the statements cannot be admitted as
meaning that you're saying shit for no reason. Unless you said something you don't want us to know when you was arrested, unless you threatened the cops when you was arrested, unless you did something like that, baby girl, you going to jail. You going to jail. We ain't tripping about none of that. We ain't got big DJ Ghost blunts on here today. We got a little Monty blunt. No, okay.
evidence in later court proceedings. Now, despite the fact that Ms. Brown appeared to be mistaken in her understanding of the law, Judge Simpson was unable to answer her question, as it would exceed his role as a judge and provide an unfair advantage to Ms. Brown. Canon 3 of
if you choose to represent yourself, why you didn't know that if that was the law, or if it was something that could be something. If you chose to represent yourself, why didn't you make sure that something could be done before you said what you said? Because you make yourself seem very incompetent. For real. You seem incompetent.
the Michigan Code of Judicial Conduct requires judges to perform their duties impartially and to avoid conduct that could create an appearance of bias. The canon also acknowledges that judges may make quote-unquote reasonable efforts to help self-represented litigants understand the proceedings and have a fair opportunity to be heard. At the same time, the canon cautions that these efforts must not give self-represented litigants an unfair advantage or compromise the judge's neutrality. Because of this limitation, judges may explain procedure, but they cannot provide substantive legal advice. In Ms. Brown's case, had Judge Simpson answered her Miranda rights question, he would have crossed that line into advising her on the law, which is a role that's reserved for attorneys, not judges. Accordingly, providing such advice could reasonably be viewed as inconsistent with the impartiality required under the Code of Judicial Conduct.
So,
okay,
what do we...
And then that nigga that shit, that they was like, she just fucking told your stupid ass. Mm-hmm. Ain't that the judge? Ain't that the judge? Hello? What?
I fell asleep.
You fell asleep? It's okay.
Why you didn't wake me up?
I called you.
Down my phone?
I called you. You didn't answer.
Okay, well, I don't feel like waking up early in the morning. Oh my god.
Got a couple hours.
He is looking at me.
You probably tired.
I am so fucking tired. Or would you talk about cash?
Both.
You was not worried about me, huh?
Nah, I was. Kyle look like Diddy. Anyway, let's get back, y'all. Let's get back to the video.
What do you want this set for, ma'am?
I mean, Your Honor, we have no offer at this time.
Do you
They
want
ain't
it
got
set
no
for a
offer.
trial, ma'am?
Fuck it. Take it to trial.
Sure, I guess. I guess.
You want a jury trial or a non-jury trial?
Bruh, you doing this over an assault charge for 30 days in jail. You not finna spend no type of years. You doing this over what? A assault charge. 90 days in jail. You trying to go to trial. Them 90 days, you want to be back and forth. Man, bitch, all that. So, you serving 93 days. No time served. No time served for your ass. You're going to jail.
It
Stand.
doesn't really matter.
Well, you got to make a decision, ma'am.
If it gotta go to trial, then it gotta go to trial.
Okay. Do you want a jury trial or no trial?
It doesn't matter.
You have to make a decision, ma'am.
It could.
This is why incompetent pieces of shit shouldn't fucking do anything. You see how she acting up there? The lady right next to her is supposed to be her attorney, but her dumbass went to fucking. Who the fuck is you in a peanut guy? Who the fuck is he? Why are you here? Who are you?
Have a jury, fine. That's fine with me.
Judge Simpson requires Ms. Brown to decide whether she wants a jury or non-jury trial, and a final settlement conference and jury trial are scheduled. In the 1968 case of Duncan versus Louisiana, the Supreme Court ruled that the Sixth Amendment guarantees the right to a jury trial to criminal defendants in so-called serious criminal cases.
Throw it as hard as you want. Go
This
on.
shit not even a serious criminal case. I feel like this case is primarily just some bullshit.
In 1970 case of Baldwin versus New York, the court clarified that a so-called serious crime is one where the possible sentence exceeds 6 months in jail. Therefore, for 93-day misdemeanors, like the charge against Ms. Brown, the federal constitution would not require a jury trial. But on the other hand, Article 1, Section 20 of the Michigan Constitution states that in every criminal prosecution, including offenses punishable by less than 6 months imprisonment, the accused has the right to a jury trial. This is a broader guarantee than the federal standard and
Y'all
would
wasting
apply.
tax money. She wasting tax money. Send us her and get her the fuck out the court. You don't need. You know what? You don't need no attorney. You don't need nothing. You need yourself. So represent yourself. But go what? If you don't have a great argument, which I can tell you probably don't. Your court etiquette is fucking horrible. You're leaning down on your arm. Your court etiquette is fucking garbage. Bitch, you're getting the max. Watch.
To the charge against Ms.
Let's watch her
Brown.
get the
However, even though the right to a jury trial is protected, under Section 763.3 of the Michigan compiled laws, a criminal defendant has the option to voluntarily waive their right to a jury trial and opt for a bench trial, where a judge decides the case. Here, only
She better go for that motherfucking bench trial. Bet you don't have no knowledge of the law at all. You already done said, oh, is it wrong because they didn't read me my Miranda rights? Bet you watch too much Medea. Case not getting thrown out. You staying in jail. Tough. Stupid bitch.
Ms. Brown could waive her right to a jury trial, which explains why Judge Simpson could not decide for her, and why Ms. Brown ultimately chose here to exercise her right to a jury trial.
Jury final settlement conference in this matter will be set 17th, 2025.
Does she think, I wonder if she think that the longer I spend in jail, they just gonna give me time served, so then I can leave, and I only did the whole time I was on trial, so I ain't tripping. No, bitch. The 93 days, I'm gonna sentence you following. And you don't get no time served fucking with me. I'm your honor. Fuck.
At 9 a.m. Jury selection in this matter, October 20th, 2025. At 8:30, both of those proceedings are in person.
She got nothing.
Thank you.
So am I free to go? So why am I not free to go?
Bitch, you think this bond court? Just rehire the public attorney. Hire the motherfucking bitch next to you again. You don't know what the fuck going on. You don't know what if you going right or left. Why would we release you? You free to go back to the cell. You ain't going home. You ain't free to go home. What the fuck? Crazy as hell.
She just said she got a bond.
Pardon?
Why am I not free to go? Why do I gotta serve time when I'm not even?
You have a bond on the case, ma'am.
So if I get my money, I can get out.
Duh.
But she just said it was no bond.
Post bond, you can get out.
So I'd rather post bond. So where do I go from here?
You need to post the bond.
Okay, what's the bond?
Is this your first time in trouble? Is this your first time in trouble? It seemed like it's your first time in trouble. You don't know what the fuck going on. You don't. You don't know what the fuck going on. It showed me like you don't know what the fuck going on. Your ass tripping.
Cause you just asked her the same thing. Cause she said it's $500.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You ain't got $500. You telling me your bond been $500 this whole time, but you ain't got $500. Not even 50. You should have been out.
So I'd rather post bond. Where do I go from there?
And you can go post bond.
Okay, thank you.
We don't need her representing herself. She gonna waste my time, bro. This nigga look like what the?
It's your fault, parenting. Your fault. You just like suckered me into that. You got up there and then just said, well, we're the attorney of record, but
Oh, we're starting off the morning with a series of bad decisions already. This is wonderful.
yeah, I know, but they're all by Kearney. The whole McDonald's thing, and then this. And... Okay, let's try this one.
This Detroit. Well, this nigga the judge at, boy, I be seeing this nigga a hella.
As of the date of writing this episode, Ms. Brown's
They
case
saw a
remains.
rat in a commercial to support New York. Nigga, they showed a rat. Do we see that? Did y'all see that? I'm probably tripping.
Open, with the settlement conference scheduled for October 17th, 2025, and jury selection scheduled to begin on October 20th. Court records also show that she has yet to post bond. The second proceeding in today's episode was held in the courtroom of Judge Kristen D. Simmons in the 54A District.
All the way through.
Watch y'all children around the house.
Take it easy. We're good. What happened?
I'm Captain Moore with the Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
I've been one of them that's been part of the investigation.
Okay.
All right. You're being...
Why you acting like you don't know what you did? Why you acting like you don't know what you did? I'm pretty sure we all know what you did. Why the fuck do y'all always act like y'all don't know what's going on when the police come?
Arrested right now. We have 2 F1 warrants against you. Okay?
It's a warm spring morning in April of 2025, and a task force out of the Licking County...
They ain't had to come like this. They ain't had to come like this. This nigga not no John Gotti. This nigga TD Jakes. Ryan, what's that nigga name? Some Morris. Yeah, I know something.
The sheriff's office are descending on a
He's
huge
a
family
Catholic.
home in Johnstown, Ohio. They spent weeks
person.
investigating allegations of abuse against 3
Johnstown's
minors between 2001 and 2011. The suspect, a well-respected church leader, 36-year-old Gary Thomas Kesey Jr. He's part of the Kesey dynasty.
He did it. I ain't gonna say why he did it. He looked like Ed from 90 Day Fiance. He did it. Nigga probably got mayonnaise in his hair as we speak.
Owners of various religious-based businesses and the Faith Life megachurch. His mother Drenda and father Gary Sr. opened the church way back in the 90s, and by 2008...
He learned it from them. He learned it from, actually not them. He learned it from him. He didn't just, oh yeah, I get away with doing this. No, nigga. The dad told him, you can get away with doing this. Try it out. And he tried it out, and guess where he ended up? In the county jail. We put your tail in the county jail.
The megachurch was built. As of 2025, it's believed that anywhere up to 3,000 members attend the church in one meeting. In the months leading up to December of 2024, ex-members of the church began to speak out on social media about alleged sexual abuse from senior members of the congregation, including Gary Jr.
They talked about it. They spoke out against it, but not everybody spoke up. They might have spoke out, but not everybody spoke up. Man, there be people walking around. You'll probably drop your kids off of there, all type of stuff. You'll never even think or have a thought to think, oh man, they probably touching my kid. This shit look like a fat ass, like, Bed Bath & Beyond. It's like a loading dock in the back. Am I the only person that see this? Like, it look like a warehouse or a store in the middle of nowhere. It don't look like a church. It doesn't look like a church. It does not look like a church.
The first accuser to approach law enforcement, believe it or not, was Gary Jr.'s own sister.
What's his name? Gun on the table. We going in?
His sister told, because it happened to his sister. The dad was doing it. Bro, I'm telling you, this should be learned behavior, dog. It don't just be like, one day we're gonna wake up and do it. No, my nigga, you learned this from somewhere. You got it from somewhere. You don't just wake up and be like, yeah, today's the day. What the fuck y'all do that at? You know what I'm saying?
Wait, table, guys.
Call him out. Sheriff's office! Sheriff's
Want me to
office!
go hands on her?
No,
Is they at the church?
Sheriff's office!
Oh, no, they at the house. I thought they was at the church. They got a parking lot in front of their house. They using the church money. See, I'm telling y'all, these church folks, man, these church pastors and all that, they be using that money for their own good. You ain't give if somebody give $1 million to the church right now, they only gonna give away 100,000 and claim that they gave away 100% of it. They ain't give away 100% of it. They ain't giving away $1 million. Man, no. Come on now.
Let's come to the door!
Church probably give away 10,000 a year.
Come here! Come out! Come
And make
here!
$1 million.
Just got out of the shower here! Get him dressed! Hey, I got hands! Come out!
This nigga right here got that whole, this whole card. This whole hard. It got the suppressor on that hoe. With the light. Don't forget the light. Look at that scope. That nigga is scoped through the top. Look, you even think you finna shoot out that top window on that banner, on that balcony. That nigga gonna do you in. Look at it. Look how you got it. But he ain't on. Take it easy. Take it easy. We're good. What happened?
You're being placed under arrest right now.
Okay. Take it easy. Take it easy. We're good. We're good. You know you did something. What happened? No, I thought they would never report it. They reported? They reported it? Really? My sister? Yes, nigga. You a nasty ass nigga.
You got any guns on you, anything like that?
Anything on me, no. Tom, is there anybody else in the house? No one?
Alright, he's good.
Where's your phone at? It's in your pocket. Okay.
We watched a lot of these to know that when they ask for the phone, you ain't getting it back. I remember, nah. I'm not gonna say that.
Come with me. Okay. We got Mark Carr.
Rolling up now.
Should I get shoes maybe or someone?
You got flip flops.
You got flip flops or something? Yeah.
That neighbor in their house. I just knew it was somebody wrong with him. I just knew something was wrong with him. I just didn't know what to do. You knew something was wrong with that boy. That's why I say once you become a 30-year-old youth pastor and you're the one, I don't know. I don't know. Certain things would be like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because you will never know until it happened. You be like, damn, I never thought. Of course, you're not supposed to think. You know what I'm saying?
Where would flip flops or something be for you? Or just some shoes?
Over there, that room over there.
All right. Hey, Bobo, we need to clear it and grab him some shoes.
He don't need no shoes.
All right, we're going to take that car. We'll get
He
you
ain't
some
gonna
shoes.
need it.
We're going to walk in the grass over there. I'm Captain Moore with the Sheriff's Office. I've been one of them that's been part of the investigation.
Why did he debate if he was gonna tell him what he being arrested for? This nigga, he said, should I tell him? No, I'm just gonna wait. I'm telling him, fuck it. What the fuck you sit up here and debate if you was gonna tell him what he being arrested for? Why it took you that long? It shouldn't even took you 5 seconds, to be honest. If I'm really being truthful, this nigga took a long pause before he told him what he was getting arrested for. Like nigga sympathized with him. The fuck? Unless you go to the church, he probably a member of the church and they know. Damn, this nigga. And I ain't even gonna lie, it's probably gonna put a bad stain on the whole church. Cause if your son was doing it, you definitely doing it. In the confessional box.
Okay.
All right. You're being arrested right now. We have 2 F1 warrants for rape against you. Okay. So we're gonna walk over to that car right there.
Yeah.
We'll get you some shoes. We'll get you back to our office.
He didn't even sound like he didn't even deny it or nothing. Nigga didn't say what? That's crazy. That's blasphemy. He didn't say nothing. He just left it alone. Like, oh yeah, this is what it is. Do that not seem like weird to anybody else but me? Why seem weird to me and not nobody else?
Down. Well, I'm only going to talk to the attorney. That's fine. Huh? Okay. I love you. Alright, gonna be right there.
You just heard them say that this nigga is being arrested for 2 F1 rapes. Oh, R words. And you are sitting right here talking about something. You love this nigga? I'm sorry, but nigga, I don't care if you my brother, my friend. You could arrest her for rape. You're nasty. You're nasty. Whether she was drunk, or you got her drunk, or you took it. But then it's like, never mind.
Okay. He's been checked, but double checking.
Stand right in the door there.
Yep.
Bring your arms back.
Yep.
I like how you follow rules. You'll be good.
I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, tell them you appreciate it. You needed help, don't you?
Yep.
Didn't you?
You guys brought every single person out, huh?
Yeah.
Not everybody.
I don't see Chris. I guess he's not here.
Negative.
So you know that he tapped in with the staff. I don't see Chris. He's not here. You know who the people is in the staff. So he not tripping. He know who the people is in the staff room. So you think it never happened? Oh, getting caught? Never. I know Chris.
Whose cuffs? You want to switch out?
No, they're hold on. We're going back to
Okay.
our office.
Just have a seat in there. Just
Okay.
It's a tight squeeze, so. And then we'll snag your shoes. I'll buckle you in here in a second.
Okay.
If you guys sit sideways, you can. I know those cuffs hurt.
I'll go on the other side.
BC, this is the only thing he had on him. All set on the stack.
Yep.
Well,
Double chin that nigga. He did.
oh, they're just.
Watch your knee there, man.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yep, I know it's a tight squeeze. It just slides though. Yeah, okay.
I might need my phone to call my attorney unless they already called him.
We'll let Jade figure that stuff out with.
Who representing this nigga? But never mind. Money. If the money good, I take the money, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna represent you the horrible in the worst way. But then, like, the family might stop paying me. You know, and it's a small town, so then it's like, never mind.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. You tell me where to go, sir.
We'll go through these doors here. And then I'll open that second one there for you.
My pockets. I was getting out of the
Bunny
shower.
rabbits, that's what we're trained to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, we do that to make sure the jail knows that there's nothing in them.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Feeling
And
that
then
cold
you'll
breeze.
go right down this hall and then immediate right in that first room here.
Yeah, you gotta go to the cold
And
room
then,
first.
yep, just right again.
Again, right here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can just take that far seat there.
Okay.
And then we'll just kick it here until Jay gets here.
Cool.
Thank you.
What's up, Tom? Yeah. Really met under some better circumstances, but today played out. The way today played out.
Why is he talking to these niggas like they friends? This is what I'm saying. This nigga thought that he was friends enough with the law enforcement in the city. Oh, I run a big church in the city. I'm part of a big church in the city. Oh, we mess with the law enforcement too, so we know that nothing's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen, buddy. You're not our friend too much. You're not our friend enough to make the news. No,
Out. It just played out that way this morning. This morning? Mm-hmm. So, this is going to be your copy. I'm going to give it to him. This is a warrant for your arrest. Okay. You're going to be locked up on this warrant's for 2 F1 rape counts. Okay. I'd love to sit and talk with you.
Can we?
Do you want to go upstairs and talk right now?
I would love to talk to you.
Let's go.
I said I'd come in, you know.
Listen, Niall.
But you did say something about an attorney. So can we talk to you? Or do you need your attorney?
I mean, I gotta wait for my attorney's probably on his way, but
Oh, you think he's on his way now?
we tried to call him, yeah.
Well, I think someone made contact with him, but you're saying you'll talk to me with your attorney present. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I can talk to you about some other things. I'd like to know, you and I talked on the phone, and I said I'd come in, talk to you.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So he knew that he was going to get arrested for the rape. He wanted to turn himself in. That's why he playing cool with everybody. Okay. I'm hip now.
You know what I want to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Right. Are you comfortable talking to me about that without your attorney?
I mean, that's not smart for me to do, but I mean, I'm confident this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? If we want to wait for...
This is my first time hearing you say that's ridiculous. You ain't say that's ridiculous when I read you your charges. When they put you in the car and read you your charges, you didn't say, man, I'm not gonna lie, this is ridiculous. I don't understand why anybody would ever say I did this. I run the biggest church in the county or in the city. Why would I do something like this? You gotta play your cards right, my nigga. Or unless you don't want to mention the church.
To get here,
If you're more comfortable that way, listen, I just want to make sure you understand what's happening. Obviously, I haven't...
well, so you're saying this morning, was there like a meeting or something? I know you said you're like a meeting.
Well, it just all came to a head this morning.
Okay.
So, I can tell you more whenever if your attorney's on his way, if we can set something up with him, maybe I can reach out to him, we can go that route.
I mean, I'd love to know. I mean, I think transparency both ways helps. I'd like to just figure out kind of what, you and I could talk and just figure out how we got to this point right now.
Oh, absolutely. So
we want to make a mockery. We want to put you on a map. You are a part of something that is big in the city. It'll bring great publicity to us, saying that we took down one of the most biggest persons in the city that does this, and also they're part of the church. Did I mention that? They're part of the church. So it makes it seem like, we take it down. We don't only take down the criminals. You take down people in the church too. It's in Oklahoma, by the way.
You want to take that for him, and then he can have it when he gets to the jail?
Mm-hmm.
So let me try to reach out, and we'll see.
I heard he's on his way, but I don't know. Or I can put him on speakerphone or something like that.
I know. You need to be here.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know how it works.
Unless we can FaceTime or something with him. Yeah, I'd much rather him be here.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Well, if someone can find out where he's at, or...
Yeah, I'll make some phone calls.
Okay.
All right?
They doing this because of who he is. I promise you, they would not have treated this nigga like this if he was a regular person. If he was a regular suspect, he'd not get treated like this. They gonna treat this nigga. Nigga, do you want to talk? You ain't getting brought to nobody's office and sitting in there until they get here, and then we ask, do you want to go up there? You want to talk? And we don't do that. When we start doing that, they giving this nigga privilege after privilege.
He didn't have any personal belongings on him.
His phone's in the car.
His phone's in the car.
Donate to the police department.
Do you mind just logging it in here on this side?
Nope.
And then, yeah, I'll let you know. We'll try to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out options and what's going on. I'd like to just, I mean, I was willing to talk to you. I was advised to wait because with everything going on, everything becomes a crazy public thing. So if I tell you my sister's being abused by her husband, if I tell you she lived with her parents.
What does that got to do with the title? What does that have to do with the title?
For 3 months last year.
Yeah, so
I'm just telling you that's.
I know.
didn't want to be public.
The backstory of all that stuff, I already know.
Yeah,
I already know about that stuff. But I think you know what I would like. Some questions. I have.
Yeah, I would like to know those. I mean, I can answer your questions.
Yeah, we'll get there. I'll try to figure out where it's Sam, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me figure that out. All right. All right.
Intake and talk to them later.
Intake?
Okay.
Yes.
Intake. We did let Alexis know you'll be going through an intake process. Once you
Okay.
get through that, they'll get you like phone stuff set up, and you can reach out to her through the phone, stuff like that, because she was very concerned on where you were going to be. So,
Yeah.
And they'll help you out over there
yeah,
with
they'll
any
get
questions
you
you
set up,
have.
and then you'll be able to call her.
Okay.
So-
I don't know the process in terms of, I didn't, just like the classic thing, but I don't have any underwear on. I was getting out of the shower.
Here, we'll talk on the.
This nigga don't want to go in jail with no drawers on. I don't care if the police is at my bedroom door. I'm putting on drawers. I don't care. I'm putting on drawers. I'm not just gonna hop out the shower and be like, yeah, let's go. I'm not going to jail. If I know I did something, I'm putting on drawers. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get fully dressed. And then come out with my hands up. Okay.
Wait, I'll explain it all to you. Yes.
It wouldn't have had anything to do with anything. I mean, I was at home this morning, so I was like, is there anything I did this morning? I don't understand. He's saying something happened this morning, so maybe, I don't know the process, that's what I wanted to ask.
No, I think he just meant like I think he just meant sorry we're meeting on the circumstances this morning, like because we've been at this for a while before we met you.
Yeah.
He know that. So
Did it go to grand jury, do you know?
Nope.
It didn't?
I don't believe so. This is just a warrant for your arrest.
I know, I'm just trying to figure out who issued it.
the police, the fuck?
In December of 2024, Gary Jr.'s sister approached the Knox County Sheriff's Office with allegations that she had been raped by him. From May of 2001...
So as kids, he was doing it, and she reported it. Yeah, that shit got a statute of limitations. I don't think. I thought it was 10 years. So wouldn't it be over the statute?
Through to May of 2003. She would have been roughly 5 and 6 years old during that period. Gary Jr. would have been 12. His sister told detectives that...
Your own sister, she 5 years old and you doing this? 4 years old and you doing this? That's nasty, my boy.
She had been
You're not even my
raped
boy. I
roughly
didn't say that.
50 times. When asked where the crimes took place, his sister said that it was within the family home and nothing ever occurred at the church. The Knox County Sheriff's Office ultimately refused to take on the case due to a, quote, conflict of interest. You see, Gary's mother is a Knox County commissioner. She oversees law enforcement budgets. Not only
That's why they was being nice to him. Nigga, I don't want to get my money cut. She look weird. Y'all know that, like, when, like, I don't know.
that, but she's also friends with
What the
Knox
fuck?
County Sheriff.
Once people, that's why he knew. Oh, I knew y'all was looking into me. They're looking into your son. I'd let you see what's going on with that. Look at him. Me and my boys, we don't know what's going on, but we do have an open case against them. I just want to let you know. No, that's exactly what he told her. That's why he said, oh, we was talking about it on the phone. When the fuck have y'all ever talked to a suspect? I thought y'all just go get that nigga and talk to him in a room. Y'all get this nigga so much. And this nigga run the biggest church. His mom is a commissioner, and she knows she's friends with the sheriff. That's why he felt comfortable.
Sheriff Daniel Wekesser, so it's to no surprise that the department didn't take the case on. Sheriff Wekesser did want to help though, so he passed the information on to the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigations. And just like the Knox County Sheriff's Office, they too refused to take the case on due to a, quote, conflict of interest. Attorney General Dave Yost, who oversees the Bureau, recused himself and the department from the investigation because he was close with the family. When news began to circulate that...
So his sister can't get no type of justice for what he did to her because of everybody being close to the family. Do that not sound like that's messed up in the most heinous ways possible? Like, I can't get... My mom and my dad is friends with almost every government elected official in the city or in the state. Oh, I can't get any help. I can't get any justice. I can't get any closure. I can't get any nothing. That sound wrong.
Both departments refused to take the case on. Locals began to voice their frustration about the situation and made a Change.org petition which garnered 2,500 signatures. It isn't clear if the Change.org petition assisted in what was about to occur some days later, but shortly
once the city start moving in and start making a noise, they want to be reelected, especially if they are elected in a position. They want to be reelected. So then they start doing it when the city start making a voice, they start moving on what the city say because they're elected officials, and they want their morale with their state to and their population and their people of their state. Alaskan and the Oklahomians, the native folks to Oklahoma. He don't want them niggas to be mad. You know what I'm saying? And not elect him again. So he moving on how he's supposed to move. So that's the only reason that they even did it. Yeah, the Change.org definitely made a big impact because it's put light on what he does. You know what I'm saying?
After it was posted, the Licking County Sheriff's Office took on the case. On February 7th, 2025, the Licking County Sheriff's Office opened their investigation. Over the next several weeks, they conducted interviews with more than 40 witnesses, including Gary Jr.'s sister. During that period, 2 more women came forward, alleging...
I'm talking about the girl with her arms crossed, not the white girl. I'm talking about the girl right here with her arms crossed.
Similar abuse. One stated that Gary Jr. began to molest her in November of 2006. She would have been around 8 years old at the time, Gary Jr. 17. He was alleged to have continued to abuse the victim until 2011.
What's up with him liking 6-year-olds and 5-year-olds and 4-year-olds? He's never somebody lower or above. Never. It's always somebody right there, then and there.
Was 15. That meant then he continued to offend as an adult. The other said that when she was 10 years old, Gary had molested her on one occasion. Reports don't state what year that occurred though, so we don't know if Gary was a child himself. On April 18th, 2025, Gary was arrested at his home. You've seen the body cam footage of that arrest earlier on in this video. He didn't put up a fight, rather seemed somewhat confused as to why he was being arrested. The initial arrest consisted of 2 counts of rape. However, a grand jury would give the green light to more moving forward, which included an extra 9 counts.
Imagine in a discovery, they be like, came to jail with no charges on. Let me see your paperwork. Came to jail with no drawers on. Nigga, you a freaky nigga.
Counts of rape, making that a total of 11. 11 counts of gross sexual imposition and 5 counts of unlawful sexual conduct. Gary's bond was set at $2 million. At the time of recording this video, it isn't believed that he's posted it just yet, but if he does, then he's been...
They ain't posting that with the church money. They ain't using the church money for that. $100 million, it's a $10 million bond. They got to pay $1 million or $100,000. Who? Fuck no.
ordered to make no contact with the victims, is to wear a GPS monitor and has to surrender his passport and driving license to the court.
Your reaction to the bond, obviously, it seemed like that $5 million was a little high.
$5 million was a little high, but $2 million is not what you call a walk in the park. It's a very substantial sum.
That's not shit, buddy. That's 200,000. They got that. We know they got that. They got the 2 million too. But I'm saying if they wanted to go bailsmen, they go 200,000. They got that for sure.
I've been practicing in front of this judge for a long time. He's a total pro. And although I believe a recognizance bond is appropriate, I also recognize the attention that this case has garnered and the numerous allegations, numerous victims. So it's a serious matter and we're taking it seriously.
What have these last few days been like for Tom?
Say that again?
What have these last few days been like for Tom?
I mean, what would they be like for anybody? Snatched up.
He was talking to the nigga. He was talking to you, bitch. Don't ask no more quick. No kidding.
Stuffed in the jail. But he remains committed to the rule of law, and he's got faith in this community to ferret out the facts at a trial, which is exactly where this case is going to be tried, in Judge Wetzel's courtroom. So he's doing fine.
How can it be tried here? You've got a sitting county commissioner in this county as a relative and somebody with interest. You had the attorney general, which I guess isn't really germane to this case in this county, but still, how can this be tried here?
Well, first of all, Judge Wetzel is above the fray.
Good question, Ben Malla. Good question. Why is it being tried here? Good question, Ben. Good question. Very good question. Why is it being tried here? There's too many conflicts of interest. Great question, Ben.
Is not influenced by matters of politics. He's beholden to the rule of law, and he'll make sure that it's enforced. I mean, I've been around him. He's a super fair jurist for both sides. I mean, we've all been in front of judges who for one reason or the other.
Do you think that nigga comb his hair back, or just wake up and be like, yeah, fuck it? Or do he look in the mirror and be like, God damn it, it's falling back more? I don't know.
There's a bit of sense of bias. Not this guy. He's a pro. He's solid. He doesn't care if, my client's mother were the governor of the state. If he felt uncomfortable, he would have stepped down. Mercifully, he's going to see the case through, I believe, because he's a fair-minded jurist.
You spoke up there about how he's not a flight risk, about his record.
He's not a flight risk. He has no record, right?
He's a flight risk. He's definitely a flight risk. He's touched children. Children's on flights. You don't need to be on shit.
Right. Those were important points to emphasize because that's an important consideration for the court, right? How dangerous is this guy? If I put him out on bail, is he going to go rape and pillage the community? Yes. Is he going to hop in some jet and fly to points unknown? The answer to those questions is no, no, no. He's not going anywhere. We're here to fight this case because he's wrongly accused.
Damn, Brian. Sending this nigga to 80 years. The last video we got for the night.
Pay attention to this footage. It shows what happened before Samantha Koenig was kidnapped. February 1st, 2012. 18-year-old Samantha Koenig is busy closing up the coffee stand where she works in Anchorage, Alaska. She constantly checks her phone, expecting a text message from her boyfriend. The temperature outside is well below zero, and no one has been seen in the area for a while. It's 8:15 p.m. On one of the security cameras, a dark figure emerges from across the parking lot, walking towards the drive-through window. Samantha...
Off rip, he gotta know her. Or he just a crazy killer. Either he know her or he a crazy killer.
Is then seen talking to someone before she goes off to make a coffee. At first, everything seems normal. She engages with the man as she would any other customer, until... Samantha takes a step back, holding both her hands up. She seems terrified, but watch closely. In the next few minutes, she's going to leave a clue behind that could ruin his plan. Following the man's orders, she turns off the lights in the front and in the back. It's hard to make out what's happening inside the coffee stand, but Samantha appears to remove money from the cash register before she crouches on the floor and puts her coat on. The man then asks her to turn around before he leans in through the drive-through window and binds her hands behind her back. He then jumps through the window.
What type of what? I'm confused. So is you robbing it, or like are you trying to get held hostage? What is you doing?
And into the coffee stand. For the next several minutes, Samantha is trapped, not knowing what's going to happen to her. When they get up to leave, she has something stuffed in her mouth. At 8:25 p.m., Samantha walks out of the coffee stand with the man close at her side. They cross the parking lot and turn right on Fairbanks Street before disappearing out of the frame. 18-year-old Samantha Koenig has been kidnapped and no one knows she's been taken. But look closer. Inside the coffee stand, there's a light flashing. Samantha has left her phone behind, which will come as a shock to police because her boyfriend will get a text from her 3 hours after she disappears.
What? If she left it there, how he get a text? If he left it there, how she get a text? What?
The year is 2012. In the city of Anchorage, Alaska, 18-year-old Samantha Koenig is living a happy life with her father, James, who loves her more than anything in the world. James has had full custody of Samantha since she was 2 years old and does all he can to keep her safe.
He love that little girl. He let the fuck out that little girl.
But she's now a high school senior and enjoys going out with friends. James has allowed her boyfriend Dwayne to come live with them at his house, knowing it would make her happy.
Samantha and her dad were very
He
close.
loved her so much, he don't want to do nothing to disrupt the love, to disrupt the relationship. You want to? You can have it. Yeah, okay.
He's a really sweet person, a biker type fellow. Samantha was his only biological child. Samantha was his world.
Samantha has dreams of becoming a veterinarian. Her dad has been helping her prepare, and she's been saving up money for the future. She just started work at a new place called the Common Grounds, and on February 1st, she's working the evening shift alone. Her boyfriend Dwayne is supposed to pick her up after work. It's 8:30 p.m. Dwayne arrives late at the coffee stand and
If you know she get off and she gonna be the only nigga that, only person there, why you ain't up there early? Making sure she's safe. Cause if you was there early, you would have.
finds all the lights are off and the place is empty. He tries calling Samantha's cell phone multiple times but gets no answer. Because he was late, Dwayne thinks Samantha simply got a lift from someone else, so he decides to go home and wait for her there. It's 11:30 p.m., 3 hours later, when Dwayne finally gets a text back from Samantha, but the message only confuses him further. She writes, I know what you did. I'm going to spend a couple of days with friends. Need time to think, plan. Acting weird. Let my dad know. Dwayne is shocked. He doesn't.
They know her, but because you gotta know her in some type of form and fashion to know that her dad. You didn't say mom, you said dad. Y'all know her. That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody kills somebody randomly. They gotta know him. Either they know her or they mad because she got with the nigga. I would have did the same thing.
Understand what he could have done that would make her angry. He shares the message with James, Samantha's dad, who immediately thinks, this doesn't sound like Samantha. It's 3 a.m. Dwayne is unable to sleep. He waits on the porch outside, hoping Samantha will come home when he sees a dark figure rummaging through his truck. Dwayne shouts out to the person and runs inside to get James. But when they get back outside, the figure is already gone. February 2nd, at 12:39 p.m., the Anchorage Police Department receives this 911 call.
911, what is the location of the emergency?
I am at Common Grounds Espresso on Old Stewart and Tudor. My daughter works at the Common Grounds Espresso. She's been missing since she got off work last night.
What's your daughter's name?
Samantha Tesla Koenig.
You got officers on your way.
Amazon offers hourly
pass after a car. So bet you finna go or appeal. No, I'm kidding.
But before we continue, a quick thank you to today's sponsor, Personal Recorders. One who needs to function, helps you, and taking time fraud and more.com scrubbed. Back to the case of Samantha. Officer Kevin M. is the first to arrive at the scene.
Got a call towards the end of the shift about a possible abduction from a barista at a coffee shop. I get there and talk to the barista's father and her boyfriend.
I was concerned when he showed up at 8:15 to pick her up and she wasn't here.
She look like exactly somebody I used to work with when I worked at Fazoli's. Y'all know Fazoli's is the little pasta Italian place with the little tomato.
So I'm trying to put all this together. I have a father and boyfriend who say that a girl didn't come home. You get this weird text, and now somebody's rummaging through her truck, but they didn't call the police. That would be the most logical thing in my mind.
In her truck?
Yes, sir.
At home?
Yeah.
Any reason we didn't report it?
I just figured that she just had someone go get something out of her truck.
I'm thinking maybe she's got another boyfriend somewhere and she didn't want to come home. I don't know if this is truly an abduction, but we still have to investigate it as if it was.
When Officer M turns his attention to the coffee stand, he talks to the barista who had opened the shop that morning.
It basically looked like someone just literally walked out of their shift. I started kind of noticing a little bit more things. I looked in my register, looked for the money that goes in my register, it was gone. Then I looked in our deposit bags, they were all gone.
Several officers were at the scene. We searched the coffee stand, collecting evidence.
I worked and worked and worked, trying to find evidence of any kind inside that coffee hut. Not only did I not find anything, there was no sign of struggle.
But everything changes when they get their hands on the security footage. Detectives cue the tapes to 8 p.m., around the time Samantha was supposed to get off work. Right away, they can see she's alone, cleaning and wiping things down. At 8:15 p.m., a man approaches on foot and walks up to the drive-through window. Samantha goes to greet the man and starts making a coffee. Several times, she is seen engaging with him.
At one point, she turns towards the window and she reacts.
Samantha recoils and puts her hands up. Detectives are convinced the man is pointing a gun at her.
She then walks across the coffee stand and turns the lights off.
The officers watching the footage then see her go to the cash register and remove the money. She puts her coat on and drops to the floor so he can bind her hands together. Detectives have no idea what the man looks like as he's completely out of the frame until Samantha moves away from the window.
And he jumps through the window. In like almost one leap, he just comes into the window. At that point, it almost seems like things calm down. He's in there a long time before they leave.
The man stuffs napkins in Samantha's mouth and leads her out of the coffee stand. Officers then see them both walking away in the parking lot.
So nobody's seen her walk with fucking napkins in her mouth? That shit not a normal sight?
They then rewatch the footage over and over, and there's a few elements that raise red flags.
Right next to the light switch, there's an alarm. If she was in danger, why didn't she hit the alarm? She got a perfect chance to press the alarm button. She didn't do that. When we looked at that video for a longer time, we noticed that there was like a light showing up on the counter. The light would come on and then it would disappear.
This is Samantha's phone, ringing every time Dwayne called her the night she was kidnapped. The problem is, Dwayne received this text message at 11:30 p.m. from Samantha's phone. Investigators fast forward the footage until they see movement at 11:26 p.m.
The person came to the coffee stand. That person was wearing a headlight.
The man came back specifically to get Samantha's phone and left.
That also coincided with the fact that the first texts from Samantha's phone came at 11:30 p.m.
But she had to be close enough to give him the password to it, right? Or did he get the pet. I feel like he knew her.
Suspect then sent a misleading text message to Samantha's boyfriend to delay someone calling the police as much as he could. This new development is terrifying. Where was Samantha while the man came back? Was she tied up in his car, held captive somewhere, or worse?
We told the media we have a video, and it's apparent from the video that it's kidnapping.
He gotta be from Russia. No racist shit, buddy from Russia.
While the police investigation shifts into high gear, Samantha's father, James, is leading efforts to find his daughter.
Before you check out, head out. Samantha was last wearing a pair of furry black boots.
I almost didn't buy this NFL watch.
She's gone. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I feel like she gone. She gotta be.
Obvious how much her father cared about Samantha and what a close relationship they had.
James was devastated that his daughter was missing, and he had no idea where she was or what had happened to her.
I don't know if my daughter's being fed, taken care of, if she's still alive, if she's getting any sleep. Please help find my daughter.
The city of Anchorage was on heightened alert.
For it to actually happen so out of the blue, I mean, it's scary.
I can't believe this happened here in Anchorage.
The Anchorage Police Department asks for help from the FBI, but they have
I wouldn't even go to work. That nigga gonna come back and get me. I'm going to work. We only got one jock. What the young jock say? Scrap. I'm going to work strapped. Nigga, no. Never.
Little to go on.
First 48 hours or so in any case is important to try to develop as many leads as you can.
February 4th, Samantha has been missing for 3 days. James Koenig has started collecting money for a reward fund, and donations are pouring in by the hundreds.
There's a $41,000 reward for her safe return.
The investigation expands, and the FBI retrieves surveillance footage from the Home Depot parking lot across the street from the coffee stand.
Why they ain't been did that?
You could see a couple walking through the parking lot near a busy restaurant and go into a vehicle.
From there, they proceed to get surveillance tapes from nearby street cameras. While the quality of the footage is too grainy to see the license plate, they now have the suspect's vehicle.
So we knew it was a white Chevy pickup truck that the suspect was using.
Bro, look. She gotta know him. She got to. He knew too much information.
The problem is, there's around 700 white Chevy pickup trucks identical to this one in the city of Anchorage alone. Days pass, and while investigators follow up on every lead, they're no closer to finding Samantha. Days soon turn into weeks. James refuses to stand by idly while his daughter is still out there, so he takes to social media and publicizes Samantha's disappearance.
Right now, we're probably getting 2 or 3 tips a day. Whether they're helpful or not, I really can't decide. I don't know what avenue the police are taking in the investigation.
There were, of course, trolls, like there is in any social media.
When it's something like this, if you troll, you are a asshole. Like an actual asshole.
Were people that had their own view that she wasn't actually missing. People can be so cruel.
I got to keep my spirits up and know that my heart still feels her and she's okay. And
James Koenig pretty much called me daily. Slav, do you have anything new for me? Slav, is there anything we could do? Of course, I had a lot of sympathy for him. I'm a police officer, but I'm also a father. My daughter at the time was working in a coffee stand.
Where are you from?
If it happened to Samantha, it could happen to somebody else.
It's February 24th. Samantha has been missing for 23 days. James is out having a meeting at a restaurant with the search party team when Samantha's boyfriend, Dwayne, gets a text. His face goes sheet white. He hurries over to James and shows him the text.
A text from Samantha's phone under a picture at Connors Park, Ain't She Purty?
James and his family rush over to Connor Park, where there's a bulletin board. Underneath a picture of a dog named Albert, there's a Ziploc bag. Inside is a folded sheet of paper.
It's the first big break that happened in the...
This nigga think he the Zodiac killer. He out to leaving clues. That's like, bro, this nigga know her, and it was a reason he did it.
Case since obtaining some video evidence 3 weeks earlier.
The letter is a ransom note written with a typewriter. The note confirms that Samantha is alive.
In the note, he is telling us that once he collects $30,000 in 6 months to a year, then he will give information potentially where Samantha's at.
There's a debit card number linked to Samantha's bank account where the funds should be deposited. Along with the ransom note, there's a photo of a young woman.
She's naked, she's bound, her hair is braided, she's got duct tape over her mouth.
The picture is a proof of life, showing a woman next to a newspaper from February 23rd.
I contacted James Koenig. If it was really his daughter, I knew that it was going to be heartbreaking for him to see that photo. It was just me and James Koenig.
I'm pretty sure you already saw the photo, if they went there. Furthermore, is this nigga doing this shit for money, or is it for, like, I want to know your motive to doing it. Because, of course, we already know you killed her. And then took a picture, or, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. But then I remember that story about that girl that was kidnapped, and then she was found in a storage container. Y'all remember that? I don't think y'all ever seen that.
In the interview room.
Is wearing a mask, so they can't see any facial features. He has his hood up, is wearing goggles, and has on a big puffy jacket with the words Marine Corps on the back. But the most interesting part is the Nissan SUV the man is seen driving away in. This only confuses investigators further. Because the suspect could only withdraw the cash limit of $500, authorities are counting on him making another withdrawal. The FBI calls for backup and sends agents to every single
withdrawal in the same night. He gonna make it super far apart. And I'm pretty sure that this nigga know what he doing. He calculated, very calculated with it.
Publicly accessible ATM machine in the city of Anchorage. But the next time he uses the card is on March 7th in Wilcox, Arizona, over 4,000 miles away. The FBI contacts authorities in Arizona, but because of the 10-minute delay, the suspect is already gone. When they receive the footage from the ATM, investigators see the same man hiding his identity, but the car he's driving is now a white Ford Focus.
That ATM withdrawal happens on March 7th. There's another one that day in Lordsburg, New Mexico.
On March 10th, there's a withdrawal made in Humble, Texas.
And then the next day, there's another withdrawal in Shepherd, Texas.
During this whole time, we're asking ourselves, is Samantha with this individual? Is she in the vehicle?
No. Why would he be transporting her around everywhere he go, knowing that she already is missing and everybody probably know her face? No. Never mind.
Much with the Texas Rangers, and agents issue an alert to be on the lookout for a white Ford Focus.
I get my patrol car, just take off patrolling. I look to my right, and the first thing I look at is a white Ford Focus.
Yeah.
So I called the Ranger.
We dropped everything we were doing then, and we told Ryan, do not lose that car.
While FBI agents are on their way, State Trooper Brian Henry follows the white Ford Focus from a distance.
We got to get probable cause to get him stopped. So try to get in position to get him speeding or find another traffic violation.
The white Ford Focus is two vehicles in front of me. It accelerated rapidly. So I said, well, hang on a minute, he might be speeding. Checked him with radar, he was running 58 and 55.
Trooper Henry.
He not speeding. If you do your driver test, you could go 5 over the speed limit.
Activates his lights. The car pulls into a local restaurant.
As I walked up, I did realize we might be dealing with a kidnapping suspect.
As he approaches the vehicle, he looks in the back seat, hoping to find Samantha, but the driver is alone. However, he knows there's still a chance she could be in the trunk.
I kind of paused and looked through the window to see if I could see his hands.
How you doing? Good. That's how it drove. Reason we stopped is I kind of down there looking around. Where are you from? I'm from Alaska.
Ain't no way that this nigga luck is this good. Ain't no way your luck this good. No.
From the driver's license, he learns his name is Israel Keys. The Texas Rangers and FBI agents quickly arrive on the site and take control of the situation.
He chilling, posted. That car pulling in, that car pulling in, that car pulling in, and they surrounding this nigga. He trying to chill like he just in Greece.
Steve Raven with the Texas Rangers.
Okay.
How are you? I'm
with FBI. Hi.
Can we visit with you for a few minutes?
Hey, yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on. They didn't even tell me why I was pulled over.
Can I look at your wallet?
I gave you my ID. You're not searching anything. Look, you have not given me any information. I've been very open with you. I've been telling you.
It's a guilty man. But I'm gonna ask why you need my wallet too. You trying to rob me? Y'all trying to jack me?
Everything.
Jack boys.
You're not searching anything of mine until I know what's going on and why I'm still standing here.
The agents are running out of options. If Samantha is in the trunk of the car, they need to get it open fast.
I don't need a search warrant to search the vehicle under the vehicle exception rule on Texas state law. It's just kind of.
How does that work if it's?
I'm not
in the back trunk.
I'm not going to debate with you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm taking whatever action I need to take.
When they open the trunk, Samantha Koenig is not there. But what they do find directly connects Israel Keys to her kidnapping.
Here you go. Hey.
A gray hoodie, a mask, gloves, and goggles. The same disguise that was seen in the ATM videos. Inside the pockets, they find Samantha's phone and debit card.
We got her gun. So you're under arrest.
Investigators back in Alaska take the name Israel Keys and execute a search warrant on his house.
I sent our officers to Keys' residence immediately to see if Samantha was being held inside the house or being held captive there.
When they arrive at the house, the first thing they notice is a white Chevy pickup truck and a silver Nissan Xterra SUV.
The special assignment unit officers made entry into the home.
This nigga he was like, man, fuck it, we got 2 cars. Like, we finna play this off like these.
Search the house, but Samantha's not in the house.
After searching every square inch of the property, they find no evidence Samantha was ever there.
There was a shed separated from the house.
The whole shed was put onto a flatbed and taken back to the FBI building here in Anchorage.
When the FBI dig into Israel Keys' life, they learn he has a...
Imagine she was in there, right? And she's like, what the fuck going on?
A girlfriend and a 10-year-old daughter. He owns a construction company and has never had any run-ins with the law. On the outside, no one could tell he was capable of doing something like this.
The U.S. Marshals notified the court today that Israel Keys is in custody in the District of Alaska.
The FBI is hoping to get Israel Keys talking. Only he knows where Samantha is. But when he's extradited back to Alaska, Keys learns from his lawyer that the computers from his house were seized, so he makes the most unexpected move.
It's 15:48 by my watch. It's March 30th.
What are you finna do?
You understand your rights? Yes. You're willing to waive those rights and talk
I hope this nigga don't try to run out this room. I hope this nigga don't try to run out this room. This nigga finna try to run out the room.
He figured that having his computer would be able to find big pieces of evidence.
I think everybody really wants to know where Samantha is. Was that an okay place to start, or would you like to start elsewhere?
Yeah, we can pull up a map there of Palmer area.
Okay.
Keys directs them to an area north of Anchorage, towards Matanuska Valley.
In that, like, how many yards off the shoreline or feet off the shore?
Right there.
And points to a spot on the lake.
And what should they look for specifically?
Ice fishing spot.
Was it a hole that you cut, or was the hole there?
No, it was a hole I cut. You'll see it. You'll see where the hole was, probably.
And Israel Keys said that is where we would find Samantha Koenig.
But was
you killed
where he's found
Yes.
her? Wow.
We knew that Samantha Koenig is dead. We knew that there's no more hope.
As soon as he left the city, I should have known that she was dead. But that's just me. Once the killer leaves the city, he leaving the suspect. He's going on the run. He went on the run. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't just go. Nigga didn't leave the city for a vacation and leave the hoe there.
Earlier today, a forensic dive team discovered in Matanuska Lake what investigators believe to be the body of Samantha Koenig.
And it's preserved.
A lot of people right now I know are just heartbroken. Everyone was rooting for her until the very end.
We couldn't believe it. We feel for the family. It's absolutely devastating.
Close the shop.
Samantha's father, James, is at home, surrounded by family and friends when he learns the news. The room falls silent. James' worst fear has come true.
I'd like to welcome you.
But after a while of being missing, you know that should have been your thought, right? That should have been your thought.
Samantha Koenig's celebration of life.
James was devastated knowing that she wasn't going to be back. James will not have any grandchildren. James will not be able to give his daughter a hug ever again because of this creep.
When did you first meet Samantha Koenig?
Never met her. Never even seen her before.
So why did you go to the Common Grounds coffee shop on that night at that time?
Because they were open late.
In his interrogation, Keyes gives the details of what happened to Samantha.
I had my police scanner on me, and I had it in my ear.
He tells her not to trigger the alarm.
So that's why this nigga, she didn't do nothing because this nigga was on point already. I told y'all he not no stupid killer. He was on point. The nigga just, if he didn't accelerate hard, y'all know they would have never been able to pull him over. He didn't do nothing wrong.
Because he will know if the police are notified, and he will kill her.
Told her we were going for a little walk. We were only about 100 feet from the coffee stand, maybe 200 feet. And she tried to get away. I tackled her. After that, she knew I was serious. After that, she didn't give me problems. She kept trying to talk to me, and I had to tell her to shut up a few times. Because she was, trying to make friends and stuff. And
she's doing what she should be doing. She's really trying to personalize herself to him, and she's trying to do what she needs to do to get out of that situation.
When she, how the fuck did you fall? When you got away the first time, that should have been your only time to get away. You should have put that all your might and force into getting away that time. Once you got away, well, first off, you should have made friends with him and then got away instead of trying to get away and then make friends. No, nigga, I'm gonna kill you now. You trying to leave me?
While he's driving around Anchorage, Keyes asks Samantha for her phone. When she tells him it's at the coffee hut, he turns around and heads back. She tries to convince him there's an alarm on the door, but he doesn't believe her.
He needed the phone in order to send the text to Samantha's boyfriend, which would ultimately buy him some time before police are notified that she's missing.
Then, Keyes drives her to his house and leads her inside the shed.
At the time, his girlfriend was in the home, was still awake. His daughter was also at home.
Why you do it then? Why he didn't do it to the girlfriend? No offense, but like, why you didn't do it to the girlfriend? Why you do it to a random person? It would have made sense for you to do it to the girlfriend, but I guess you want your daughter to grow up with a mom, but you didn't care about this person's daughter. You didn't care about her and thought that she was the daughter of somebody.
Sleep.
Keyes doesn't think twice about keeping Samantha captive just a few feet away from where his 10-year-old daughter sleeps. After tying her to the wall and turning on some loud music, he asks Samantha for her ATM card. That's when he learns she left it in her boyfriend's truck.
And that is when he leaves Samantha and goes back to Samantha's residence and goes into Dwayne's truck and ultimately finds the debit card.
It's now at least 3:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Israel gets back to the house and
this nigga just said, fuck it, we're gonna do everything in the same night. Let's go.
He's now gonna fulfill his plan.
That same night, Israel Keyes rapes Samantha and kills her. The next morning, Israel returns to his life as usual. He wakes up his daughter and packs her bags. They're going on a family trip to New Orleans, where they will stay for the next few weeks. All the while, Samantha's body is still in the shed. But the most disturbing thing is what he does when he comes back from his trip.
Did it again.
He puts into action the next part of his plan. Get ransom money by pretending Samantha is still alive.
How?
So he bought an old Polaroid camera in a thrift store. He put some makeup on her body.
And he took a Polaroid of her, and he had a recent newspaper next to her.
What'd you say?
Oh, this nigga crazy, dog. This nigga crazy. This nigga crazy. Man, that nigga crazy.
In reality, Samantha was dead before police were even notified that she was missing. The details of what happened to his daughter are not shared with James Koenig, yet he is convinced she was not Key's first victim. He creates a Facebook page to piece together a timeline of Key's whereabouts from 2004 to 2012. He calls the page, "Have you ever met Israel Keys, possible serial killer?" All James wants is to get closure for other families who might have lost someone. But when tips start coming in, the FBI is flooded by reports from multiple missing person cases across the country and decide to ask Israel Keys point blank.
Are there any other people that you're responsible for the death of?
I have lots more stories to tell if you're interested.
Keys says he's willing to talk.
This nigga is crazy. This nigga making it seem like his story time around the campfire. Like, this nigga is crazy.
But he wants it done on his own terms. He knows he has the upper hand.
There's certain aspects of the things that I've done that I would prefer never became public.
The reason Israel Keys doesn't want this to get out is because he doesn't want his daughter to find out.
That you raping women? But you didn't care about the woman, but you care about your daughter, which is a woman as well. I'm just saying.
That doesn't stop him from enjoying the attention.
I think that he likes to just sit there in a way and perhaps get some sense of delight by telling these horrific stories in such a casual way, knowing that he's likely shocking the investigators.
As it turns out, James Koenig was right. Israel Keys is a serial killer, and he has been doing this for many years. He explains how he planned each of his murders and how he avoided detection.
He would bury these kill kits in areas and then travel back to those locations to commit the next crime.
He'd have rope, he'd have gloves, he'd have tape, he'd have zip ties. Some of them he would have.
It's calculated. This nigga know what he doing. He watched too much CSI.
Gun in there.
Keys may be talking, but investigators are struggling to get the names of each one of his victims. They spend days talking to him, hours on end, bowing to each of his demands, until one day, a TV news channel makes this announcement.
A Channel 3 News investigation over the last several months has led us to the identity of the man accused of killing the couriers.
He finds out his name has been made public and stops talking.
I have no reason to tell you more information.
Your wallet
I mean, shit, we don't really need the more information. We just want it just for like our cases.
2012. Israel Keys is scheduled to appear in court for a hearing. There's reporters from every news channel, but no video cameras are allowed inside the courtroom. James Koenig and his family are there.
I was expecting it to be super quick, literally 1 or 2 word answers of, do you say you're innocent or guilty? And it turned into something else.
Bro, this one jumped on the nigga. The dad jumped on the killer.
Keys jumps out of his seat over the guardrails that separates him from the rest of the gallery. One marshal grabs him at the last minute and throws him to the ground, while another shoots him with a taser gun.
I thought the dad didn't jumped over. I thought the dad jumped over. This nigga crazy.
Without making a sound, Keyes jumped the railing where family and friends of Samantha Koenig
He
were
wanted
seated
them
together.
dead.
James Koenig, Samantha's father, declined to comment outside the courtroom.
The next day, I interviewed
The dad
Israel.
wasn't on point.
What's changed since yesterday? More tips.
November 29th. Investigators only have 2 names, but Keyes refuses to cooperate further. After 40 hours of questioning over the course of 8 months, Israel Keyes shuts down. 3 days later, a prison guard does a routine check of Keyes' cell and stumbles upon a shocking scene.
Federal inmate Israel Keyes was found dead in his jail cell.
A lot of people were glad he was dead. They think that's what he deserved.
No, I'm not glad he's dead. No justice was served. I thought this nigga at least was gonna get a couple years. This nigga got nothing. Alright, though. I love y'all boys.